Mhm.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another exciting episode of Black Jewel Tarot. Power to the people. Oh, sorry, y'all. Hold on. Look.
While you do that, again, this is Triple D. We're back again with another back. We want to make sure to put in our plug, as always, for Recovery Life Coaching with Jewel, also known as Reverend Tiny. Our link for that information is down in the description below. Whenever you reach this video, it'll be meant for you to reach it. And if it is the time for you to reach out for Recovery Life Coaching, always know that you can reach out to Jewel via email, which all those information is down in the description. Um, all right, well, here we go. 50 years of hip hop and the crack epidemic, the trauma left behind. Our food journey has taken us many places, through the mountains, through the forest, and now we are here at the sun. We just left the moon. Now we're here at the sun. So I'm curious what experiences during the crack epidemic, like how did you experience the sun, or how did it apply as like a major arcana, as an archetype?
Well, let me just explain the archetype itself. The sun is all about the truth, and it's all about happiness and a childlike happiness, depending on what deck you're using. So this is the African tarot deck, and this is more saying the truth to set you free, and let God and let go. With the sun coming out, beams of light, and a replica of your like ancestors or spirit guides up here at the top, and being in tune with yourself. Stop and smelling the roses would be one of them. It's all about freedom. It's all about joy and self-expression, and that is your inner truth. Your authenticity. I like this. The African tarot is for us, by us, so it's more meaningful. There are other decks like this one, plain sunflowers. So we still have the flowers in the sun, but then it has the red flag and the white horse, which is surrendering, peace, and still inner truth. And it's also dealing with the solar plexus, and number 19 and numerology is strong and self-willed. Um, what else could I say about the sun? And the sun always comes out tomorrow, right? Remember that song? I'm just getting over an ear infection. Sorry, y'all. And it's the sun is saying shine through the light in the darkness. Just keep on shining. Keep having that happy, childlike attitude when you're dealing with people. And so you pose the question how that archetype showed up for me in the crack epidemic, or and me being my fool's journey. I really had to find myself in my turmoil and keep a positive attitude and find my inner truth and who I was and whose I was. And when I say whose I was, it was like my higher power, my God, my divinity. Um, whose, my tribe, my children, who did I belong to? And I had to do a lot of soul searching to bring that sun out. And that sun is now shining here, where I really get to shine, live my truth, and be in my truth. And my truth is different from yours. It's not to be compared, but just being straightforward and honest, and still having that youthful vitality and energy that the sun brings. Um, I always like to give an example, but it seemed like there always some kind of hardship. So I'm gonna just say a good example was while I was in college, keeping the faith, making sure that I passed those exams, and having people write my papers for me, help me. I needed help. I needed a lot of help. I was raising 4 children at home, and I was working. So I used my resources, but I continually to show up, allow me to be that beam of light with that sun energy. Private joke.
To get a little tip in real quick.
Yeah, yeah, that part, that part.
In our favorite pool,
Yeah,
once upon a time.
definitely. Um, yeah, so that's what I have for you today.
Well, I'm curious about the sun. Sun seems like such a jovial, I don't know. There's just so many positive connotations to the sun. Is it all
Definitely.
about the positivity? Is that the only thing that we should know the sun by? Is its positivity?
Well, like everything has a polarity, so even the sun has its opposite. And when that comes out, it's a lack of enthusiasm, sadness, depression. Um, the ego takes over and is overflated, right? What else could I say? Oppression. And you know what I never thought about is miscarriage, abortion, and stillbirth is related to the sun in reverse. And us as women, why is this? It's so important, and then maybe it's not. But as women, when we go through the archetypes and how we show up, it just brought me back to I was 16 years old. I was shopping in Kmart with my cousin. I said, "Ooh, I don't feel right." I was dizzy, lightheaded, and not only I was 16, it was my 16th birthday. I had a miscarriage. I had big plans. I was going to have a Marie Callender's pie, strawberry pie, and all this. And I just thought about that son was not in my life. It was a time of hardship, depression. My mother had been dead for 2 years. She died when I was 14. And when this miscarriage showed up on my 16th birthday, no cap, this was a trip. I was like, why me? Why everything always happens bad to me? I was all in victimhood and victim mode because I didn't understand it. But now being at the age that I am now, it was such a blessing that I had a miscarriage. Because what would I do with two kids at 16? 2 children at 16, single. And, I put it lightweight, like I was shopping. We was boosted. So here I am at work. It was a full-time job. Here I am at work with my colleague, and I get sick. Oh no, what am I gonna do?
This. Hold on, let me rewind real quick. Actually, we were at work
Yeah, we was at work. I
and
was
you
with
was
my
with your
colleague.
colleague.
I was with my colleague. And all of a sudden, I felt this flitter flap in my tummy on my birthday. And that's just how my life was turned upside down. Polarity. And I never had, thank you, African Tarot, for bringing that out and allowing me to share that experience and awaken my soul. Because I've been through so much I done forgot, right? I ain't thought about that in 20-some years. And so it's good to get it off my back and to share it because somebody else might have went through that experience. But the major arcana is no joke because it's the archetypes that we go through and we experience in life on a daily. So in a day, you can have 3 or 4 cards, You could be in the moon and then the sun and then judgment. like all in one day. So I would say just be true to yourself always. And you know, we like to say stay true to the game, but it's really stay true to the spirit. Stay true to your spirit and be in divinity because, you know, time is passing and we ain't got time to be playing. You know, we talk about the crack epidemic and the conditioning left behind. Being true is seeing what that conditioning has done to our people and changing that trajectory. And that's, you know, my mission in life right now. How can I show up to be more better and leaving the past alone? Thank you. Thank you for that shout out. And you know, I'm gonna have the last laugh out of all them struggles and nights and sleepless nights and no food in the house and what am I gonna do and at work with my colleagues. No, I made it. So I always say if I die today, I'll die in Africa. I've come back home and I'm paving the way for other people that want to come and show up. Right? It ain't for everybody, but the ones that want to come, come. I'm here.
It's beautiful. I'm glad as you were saying that.
And we're having a thunderstorm right now, so the
It just got more intense as you were saying that. I want to ask more questions, but I feel like let's just leave it at that because that was too powerful to even follow up with anything. So the last thing I'll say is Black Jewel Tarot reading is always available for you. Uh, Information will always be down in the description. Check the description below. And when you're ready to come learn about where you are in your process as we've come along this journey within the tarot archetypes, the major arcanas, where are you in your journey, in your soul journey, and how can you learn a little bit more about where you need to go next? Go ahead and book your appointment when you're ready. Black Jewel Tarot.
life coaching. Thank you. We out.